Alright y'all, it's time. Here are the 5 formats for King of the Crown Season 2. Our first format will be ABN, or all blue numbers. This will be the only ABN related format for this tournament. For the settings, we will be using points hints, where each important check is worth 1 point. These settings were inspired by the cultural success of Roro's Fresh Faces tourney, and for an ABN, these settings are a great mix of routing, adaptation, and randomness. Our second format will be Path of Kings, our 3-proof format. This 3-proof format brings back path hints and incorporates it with progression hints. Report luck will no longer be a determinant of who can outright win or lose. Your routing choices and your execution will determine how well you do in these settings, making this a challenging setting for anyone. Our third format will be Yeet the Crown, or commonly referred to as Yeet the Bear. This format is a torn page hunt where you start off with 2 proofs already, and you only need to reach Starry Hill to obtain the last proof. We are going to use progression hints with spoiler hints, so clearing content as fast as you can with the tools you have is key to finding the proofs. In addition, the hints are different so that multiple worlds will be revealed at once. This is to allow a mix of challenging routing and careful planning. I hope you will all enjoy this format. Our fourth format will be different between the divisions. Here is King of the Datas and King of the Worlds. This format is the King of the Crown version of Greet the Datas format, where the win condition traditionally is to defeat the datas of the worlds you find the proofs in. For King of the Crown Season 2, the format is going to be altered based on your division. For the Masters division, 3 different datas must be defeated. This means that even if you find multiple proofs in the same world, levels, drives, 100 acre, or your starting inventory or the GOA, you must defeat 3 different datas. Proofs that fall in these worlds mean that you can pick any data for the win condition. For the Wayfinders division, 3 different worlds must be completed or pink portaled, meaning you must defeat the second visit boss or last encounter of that world. Following the same ideology as the Masters division, proofs in the same world, levels, drives, or GOA chests means you can pick any other world to complete for the win condition. This format will use the Spring League points progression hint settings, but later hints will reveal 2 worlds at once. I hope these settings sound exciting and present a great challenge for you all. Our 5th and final format will be King of the Hit List. This variation of hit list will have different goals for the different divisions. For the Masters division, goals will be the standard AS fights, datas, Sephiroth, Terra, drives, and 100 acre woods. For the Wayfinders division, goals will be second visits, AS fights, drives, and 100 acre woods. The hint system we will be using is spoiler progression hints. This season, the King of the Crown will stray from the typical points hints used for hit list. Routing, execution, and gameplay will feel really different this time. How well you do will be very dependent on how well you play around the new info. These settings are ready to download from the main tournament document and the tournament announcements channel. More detailed explanations can be found on the official tournament document. Asyncs for the Masters Open Qualifier are also now open, so if you need to async it, please consider reaching out soon. Thank you all again for your support and excitement for this tournament. I hope you are all excited to try out these settings and test yourselves against each other. I'll see you guys for the Masters Open Qualifier on June 9th.